The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's deep coverage there. So Wyoming's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Zero run. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Here's a carry for the fullback. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. So Wyoming's offense gets back out of the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. First and 10 now for the offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. The throw to the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but zone for a touchback. Offense ready to start this drive. They'll run the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defense? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wyoming. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Gets it to the 25-yard line.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the return man decides to... So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Crosses the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the option play. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Pitch to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now the all-important extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it here. He finds some space. They stop him right at the 24. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle now for the offense. It's a draw to the back. Defense makes the tackle. Final seconds of this first quarter run out. Ball fielded into the 35. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Wyoming has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Back's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's in the clear, pointing toward the end zone.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Wyoming's offense gets back out of the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes after a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense going with the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's complete on the crossing route. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it with room to run. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First and 10 play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. shotgun. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Well, this offense...
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes their way on the field. Handing off on the draw play. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 45. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
But that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first. Start this defense with to create a ton of momentum.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Crosses the 10.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, they're going to throw it. And the defense brings him down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion of a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's in. And it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on second down. looking to set up a screen pass here.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's McIntyre. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid.
23. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll try to run it with the option. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the run, he'll let it go. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid.
23. And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Running back with the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an option look. And there's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Return. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking for the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the same runners got it again. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll run the option. Look out, room to run here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through. Instead of staying on the ground.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's incomplete. Reach, a little too much on that throw.
Guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great cut. They whiff on him. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down at 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Split backfield here.
Here we go.
Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Wow, they pull out the screen here. I like the call on third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for third down to be able to pick up that first.
Here we go on fourth down. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, what a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they call for the RPO, and if it's executed well, you can get a first down like we saw. But this play could go south in a hurry. Great execution and decision-making by the quarterback.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. Here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They bring him down after a short gain there. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. That pass is caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here. To this defense, being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Ball handed to the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the option play. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Final period of play. Is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Boots the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Send the back in motion. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run the option. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
The pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Fair catch made at the 20. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here?
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The loss sets up the 2nd and long for the 20.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And it's incomplete under heavy down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They try to run it with the option. Fights through a tackle.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running play called on 3rd and short.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He flips it back across the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And we will score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Working clock with the ground game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run the option. And the back gets the football. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Takes the handoff again. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pass complete on a crossing route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, what a crucial blunder by the defense to give up the first down. The offense can essentially just run out the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. It's another deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. With the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Red Wolves offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Handoff to the lone back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Goes to the option. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game. The offense does a really good job getting into the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Now on the option. Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. On the option. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll give it to the back. Got a little space. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Running back searching for a hole. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Fires complete on the crosser. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Red Wolves are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. They stop him at the 21.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Rides the back on the option to give. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Red Wolves in the hurry up. Going to swing it on second down. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Here comes the field goal unit, and he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. At the 20.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll pitch it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Hand off to the fullback. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Run it with the fullback. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the 1st?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4 down territory. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the option. He can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground. Out. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Duarte. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Red Wolves come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. At the 20.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a... They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the move. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Duarte.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Now on the return. Smashes ahead. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive?
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? A great job by the defense, continue to chase that QB.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll immediately call timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man on the right. He denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Idaho Potato Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half in the Las Vegas Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Red Wolves will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll toss it. Runs through the tackle. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep. Carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's going to lose a yard on. Hurry! Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the move. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a